welcome back, intellectuals. Today I'm gonna react to school shooting, look at the freight loader control tower to unlock the entrance to the caverns. Alright, so we need to find an elevator somehow. And also explore the areas where I haven't gone through because I took some sort of a shortcut seemingly. Right, school shooting, of course, in America, because where else, of course. Game awards that I didn't see, and realistic animations. Man, that being bumped up when they spawn is so fucking weird. Why does this happen? Right, so when it comes to school shooting, the situation is clear. It happened again. Why would it ever? Congratulations. Days since the last school shooting, 0. Nothing can be done about this. What else can you say? There's nothing new to be said. This continues to happen the same way it always was happening. So it's probably that this was locked from this side and we had to find the way that I found, I think. I would presume. Right, yeah, this is the way we've gone through. And this must have been closed. I think it was closed. I even interacted with it. Oh fuck, you can't! You fucking slipped the rocket in between those fucking pipes. Good on you. Fuck you. Right, we're probably not coming back here. Also, the guy that we talked to in the lab locked the doors behind him. So we're not coming back to him. And maybe he'll also be safe, but... safe, more like. But that matters a little. So there's locked door here and the datapad. I was supposed to read the datapad, I think. I don't think we're gonna backtrack. I think we're specifically... they're gonna spawn something. Oh. So I guess we are going this way since they're respawning creatures here. No, I'm gonna check the red door over there. We're supposed to have access to everything since the guy is gonna research and figure out everything as well. Yeah. Oh, that's like a shortcut because I was talking about this thing. Where's the spawn? Just as I suspected. Right, so we've got a datapad, his datapad. We watched the video in the previous episode, but we haven't read his journals.
This is the audio log of Dr. Pierce Rogers. I don't know if I'll make it over this night. I don't have much time, so I'll sum up what I have quickly and upload the rest of my finding into the data bank. I hope someone finds them. It was all on stone tablets, all the answers. I can't believe we never saw it. It was as plain as day. If we had only slowed down the development of the teleporters and tried to relearn what the tablets were trying to tell us, trying to warn us. The ancient people battle the same demons that are attacking us now. The demons came through the teleporters that they built, just like now. They created the soul cube and used it to stop the demons, to drive them back to hell. I don't know how, but that must be the answer. That is why that artifact was left behind, left for someone to find if something like that ever happens again. I can't reach Delta from here. I won't make it. I truly hope and pray someone finds the soul cube, and it helps. Lord, help us. End of log.
Right, so he says, if only we slowed down our development or research, because the tablets gave a warning. If only you had sped up your research on the tablets. Fucking always blaming someone else for your failure and your laziness, as usual. And second, he said they built the teleporters and it just so happened to end up in hell, which brought the demons over and they had to run to Earth. That's unlucky. When you ever, it's like again, it's like D&D. There is this spell, teleportation circle, and when you learn the spell, smartly, you get to have two rune sequences that would link you immediately to some 2 other teleportation circles in the world, permanent ones. So you pick the teleportation circle, and it's not immediately useless because you know no destinations to go with. And I had a guy. I played in a campaign, and a guy said, well, no, if you don't get anything, you can't expect anything be given to you. If the game master doesn't allow you, then you don't get any. He has to allow me to, because I'm picking up a 5th level spell, and it can be immediately useless until I come across some other circle that I can learn to teleport to. That's ridiculous. But yeah, imagine you pick the spell, and the only rune sequence that you can learn is there's only one, not 2, and it only leads to hell, from which demons will flood into your world and start attacking you. It's a way to farm experience, maybe, but also I'd like to travel around, not just enable incursions. It's not a red soapstone from Dark Souls, it's just teleportation circle. That's the tech they've developed apparently. The only other destination in the entire multiverse is to hell. Right, he's got email. Richard Davis scanner results. I talked about, if it's about Soul Cube, then the scanner says nothing because you couldn't even put Soul Cube in there. And I complained about that. Pierce, the scanner results for the ceiling. Oh, I see. Carvings are back, and I can say without a doubt that this is a map for our solar system. There is a very clear indication that Earth may have been a possible teleport destination for the survivors of this race. If the dates on these artifacts are correct, there is a distinct possibility that we could be descendants of this race. If only we had sequenced our own genome to know that we're fucking related to everything else alive on Earth. But no, apparently we haven't thought about that, and if we did, the Martian aliens specifically tampered with its own DNA to look like the more mundane life forms from the local planet. Also, what even gives the idea that it would be DNA based, whatever, as opposed to any other particle? That wouldn't be the dead giveaway? I can barely comprehend how immense this is, yeah, and how unreal. All the struggles we've had in the past year have suddenly become trivial. Yes. Timmy Rogers thanks. Uncle Pierce, Mom says we're going to get to see you next month. I can't wait. You've been away so long. I hope your project... That sounds like she's cheating on her husband with Uncle Pierce. Pierce, that's the name? Yeah, okay. For so long. I hope your project is still going well. I know you can't tell me about it, but your work always sounds so exciting and mysterious. Working on Mars must be really cool. Also, yeah, I'm not coming back, so it's Schrodinger's Pierce, where we don't know if he's gonna get killed off, so that there isn't an AI running somewhere in the background, taking up resources instead of rendering something that we immediately need to render, probably. Oh, right. That was mentioned in the news also. Thanks for sending me the video games for my birthday. Have you tried these? The new Quake 43 game blows my mind. Also, yeah, that's like future retrofuturism is what it is. When you think, oh yeah, there's a successful series, so they'll continue making it, and it will just go into ridiculous numbers. No, fortunately it never does. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then reboot, and then remake, and then colon, and then semicolon, and then like a subtitle, and then like plural instead of singular, like from Predator to Predators, the Predator, you know, so it's more confusing and you lose track. And also we can obfuscate the previous titles, like with Need for Speed Most Wanted and Need for Speed Most Wanted from Criterion under EA. They're both under EA. Criterion game that's always online, and you can microtransact in the game, because that's more important than the previous title. We wouldn't want people to Google Most Wanted and find the previous title. That doesn't allow EA to keep earning money perpetually. StopKillingGames.com, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. It is even better than the Super Turbo Turkey Puncher. Super Turbo Turkey Puncher is kind of quite shit, actually. So at least there's Quake 43. I haven't played that since I got these new ones from you. I love you, and we miss you lots, Timmy. P.S. Mommy says hi. Yeah, because she's cheating on your dad with your uncle. Oh, damn. Server mail failure. SoCube is the answer. Server sent failure. Enable link satellite. Oh, not unable to link communication with satellite. But we fixed that to Elizabeth Neal. What did he want to send? I can now only beg your forgiveness. You were right about everything. I wish that you had been wrong and that this had somehow been a nightmare that I will soon wake from. Now I can only pray that this message reaches you. It sounds like a simpy fucking some sort of a text where you apologize for being bad in a relationship. You should be sending that to Timmy's mom. There's like a never mind. Betrugger is mad about things is mad and things have gone worse than you could have imagined. He probably means he's gone crazy rather than he's just upset. Mad, there's the word. And could have imagined. Now your base banishment from Mars has become a blessing in disguise. Is it the woman that talked about how she regrets to have been fired, but she's so happy about it because she's back home or something like that? Women and their mixed signals. It has likely saved your life. You must get the word out. The answer is the Soul Cube object. It always has been. Well, fortunately for us, this mail never, well, to Betruger, fortunately for Betruger, this mail never left the facility. Object, it always has been. Listen to my report. I will upload my finding to the databank. She won't be able to, well, she's not fired, she's just relocated to Earth. I'll upload my finding to the databank. Warn them all, you must not let this spread to Earth. God bless you, Pierce, yeah. Just hang up crosses, I'm sure that will stop the invasion. If you pray to God, it will definitely work more than if you, started casting spells. Yeah, holy magic, right? Right, so we're here, and I'm just kind of checking if there's any reason to backtrack. Well, there isn't, we should be just progressing through the... Because, no, we sort of can go through here, because all the roads lead to Rome. Until we find a way, the piece of something or another, where it just doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Right, I'm sure you do. So, oh right, we can't go through here because the floor collapsed. Can I just jump up? Can I jump off of the candle? No, right. Oh hey, I could just jump up, okay. But this is closed. In case the floor collapsing isn't enough, the door is closed, so I have to go back. Right. Game Awards, though. I haven't watched it because I continually mention I'm not excited for games. It's just series and, they keep running them into the ground. And, arguably, something like that might happen to Witcher. That's an excessive, that's... Not really. Here's what I mean, actually. That's what I'm trying to say. I've heard that there's gonna be Witcher 4, and Witcher 4 is gonna focus on the story of Ciri. That is to say, the main character for Witcher 4 is gonna be Cirilla from Sintra. And it's weird because The Witcher, Geralt of Rivia, is the main character of the Witcher series. He is the main character of the games that are based off the series of books where he was the main character, and also short stories collected in a collection. So he's the main character, and it's important because he's just a guy in a world that can get involved in all those situations instead of solve them with a spell or something like that. And that's something to keep in mind, because Ciri is a fucking MacGuffin. She can do everything, she has powers, she traveled dimensions, she's also a witcher, she's strange, she can cast magic, she's a woman, she can cast magic, she's a witcher, she can travel dimensions. I don't know if you're getting the drift, but the point is, she's kind of fucking very powerful, and what would I say? There's an imp here somewhere, there it is. I knew you were there. I could throw a grenade there, but I'll probably miss. Are you dead yet? Almost. Not yet. It's a plasma rifle. Die already. There we go. And could it be a good story anyway? Yeah, that's not impossible. But the big issue is, what is the reason that Geralt is no longer an active participant? Or not a participant in such a sense that we want to directly follow his story, because he just so happened to be the protagonist, which means that he just so happens to get himself involved in the important events of the world, and now he no longer he's no longer interested in what's the English phrase for that, like a council of witches, their coven with all the witches, right? Like Yennefer and Triss and all others. I don't know. I'm hoping this is just supplies here, and no combat. Right, armor, shotgun shells. We're not picking up armor because we're full. What would make it so that Geralt is no longer involved, nor is he interested in trying to get involved? Right, because he's not dead at the end of Witcher 4, is he? Are they gonna kill him in Witcher 4, just like they killed Joel in The Last of Us 2? That would be shit. It's still debatable whether Witchers die of old age, because first off, he is old, and second, no Witcher ever really died of old age because they fight monsters, and that's death. It is an occupational hazard, of course. SI3 hub maintenance. So I don't know. Power fantasy earned is better than power fantasy given, and Ciri is already given a lot of power. So I don't know how we're gonna, how's that gonna look for gameplay, and why is Geralt out of the picture? Most importantly, it would seem like it would make, well, because I'm pretty sure. let's go to the second level. Oh, it's not a loading zone. Okay, that's very good, because I can keep running my mouth. Nicotine fits so I can run my mouth. They deliberately put them at the both side of the door, so you can't tackle both of them by just, you know, jumping out and targeting both and keeping both in view, really, even. Right, we're maxed out on this. That's probably gonna be our loading zone. Ciri and right. I'm pretty sure there are sections in Witcher 3. Regrettably, I haven't even actually played it yet. Presently, I didn't hear that. In Witcher, I'm pretty sure in Witcher 3 there are sections where Ciri, you control Ciri, you fight as her. Even if not, it's fine if Ciri would have her own adventures, like a spin-off series, more like a spin-off series in some part of the continuum. Maybe it's taking off where we've left off at Witcher 3. Maybe it's actually during one of the previous entries, or in between the last book and the first game. Anyway, because that wasn't that much time passing between 3 games. So spin-off seems more reasonable. Because at that point we already know that Geralt is out of the picture. That's where we came from? That's weird. Because we already know that Geralt is out of the picture. And we could put Ciri. Because I could have like watched a trailer, listened to what they said, but I didn't. What am I, a game journalist? No, I'm not. I'm some guy just reacting to things. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe the trailer talked about any of it. Maybe it's gonna be competently made. Or there isn't really a good reason to eliminate Geralt from the story and replace him with Ciri. And that's the biggest complaint. But of course, to that would be the reasonable approach, the reasonable skepticism, right? It might be good, but why would it be different? You don't change the winning team, something like that. The point is, of course, so that's the complaint, that's the reasonable complaint. The unreasonable reaction to that is, it's sexists. You know, men hate women, so they don't want to play as Ciri. This is a problem, and we should kill men, preferably white men. Yeah. No, how about you stop killing us? Well, how about you stop calling us sexist just because we're skeptical about writing in a game? This is why you lost in America, especially. This is oh hey, that's BFG, another one. Now we've got 2. I don't need 2. This is why you're left, and like, what is it? Democrats, right? Lost. What is it? Presidential election. That's what they lost. They lost because that side kept calling people racist and sexist. Meanwhile, the other one said, "Yeah, you're just a guy. You just want things good. My things are good. Trust me, bro." And they trusted the bro. So there we go. So that's my reaction to the news about what is it? Shouldn't I have unlocked something before this can go? I don't know. That's my reaction to Game Awards. And the third thing is realistic animations. So the point is, I was supposed to talk about. I wanted to talk about Andromeda some more, Mass Effect Andromeda, of course. And the point is, I kind of teased that we're gonna talk about combat fighting and how the fighting works, but that got pushed off. Unlock Site 3 freight loader, yeah. Alright, where's that open? Oh.
Returning to station.
So we're just gonna drive a little bit of a train, huh? And go there probably as well. Look at this zone. There's a hill here. a skybox, a wall. Apparently there's not much tall architecture or geometry behind this wall, and then there is a wall here where we came from. Obviously, for rendering, this is how big this zone is. This is the whole geometry of the world. It looks very small. You know, technical limitations and all. The skybox is supposed to make us think like there is more of there because there is a structure over there, like a city or whatever they got. Use the freight loader to gain access to the cavern's entrance. Yeah, sure. Supposed to look big, but the immediate fucking modeled actual terrain, it's not big. It's pretty fucking small is what it is. Again, I played Half-Life 2 with devs commentary, and they talked about making things look big, and they pulled it off. They had their 3D skybox and miniatures to project bigger in the world later on the skybox. That sold the illusion way better than this. This is not selling. Fire the guy that's the salesman. Yeah. Also, this was running on Xbox One, and Half-Life 2 was running on Xbox 360 already, so there is a jump. Yeah, technological advancements, or conversely, limits. But yeah, totally. Doesn't look too big. Man, those Cacodemos ain't got shit on us. Every time they try to shoot their... what, firebolt? Fireball? Because I've run out of D&D spells to compare this shit to. I'm gonna jump in there because that looks like it's either progression or supplies. How am I gonna get out of here? Is the door red? I don't know. Well, I'm here now, so there we go. I want SMG because it has light. There we go. Oh, snap, dude. Juke that nigga. Oh, the teleporter. I've got my back to the wall. Couldn't have avoided that. I don't think. Not by walking backwards. Totally. So, realistic animations. I hate them, actually. They're shit. I hate them. Cause they make the game unresponsive. This is what I mean. So, you know how, if I look down right here, I don't have legs, I don't have a body. There isn't an animation for my feet to adjust to me turning, because, you know, you've got limited range of motion in your joints. So, when you had a first-person shooter, at least one of them that I can name, but I don't know what was the first. Maybe some sort of Might and Magic. Never mind. So anyway, at least in in Crisis, you can see your feet, you can see your body, you can see your arms, and you see your arms because you need to know what weapons you're carrying right now. You see your body, and that's more immersive. You see your head, you look down, and you see your body. So that's more immersive. That's more realistic. And if it's more realistic, it's more immersive, I guess. It's not an unreasonable assumption. Are we supposed to go somewhere from here? Because we've been here, we killed the imp here. I don't know. Let's see where it will take us. Down there? Probably not. Elevator? This is opened. Are we coming back? We can use health, because why not? Oh, hey, armor. And I'm missing 3 points. Probably not. I probably don't want to do that. So I can call it in, but there's not gonna be a third place to go to that I don't need to go there. Right, so I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, so it's more realistic. The feet moving, adjusting when you're turning, that's realistic as well. But you know, even in Jedi Academy and Jedi Outcast, you can see them on my channel when I'm turning and I'm in the third person position perspective. When you turn around, the character makes a little stomping noise and adjusts their feet position and legs all together to represent that it's realistic. You're turning, the character is moving. It's a nice detail, realistic detail. Are we going through here? No, I can't interact with that, so through the door here, I guess. Yeah, because we need to find a tram. Realistic, so it's detail, but still, when I turn my mouse, the whole character turns. It doesn't. Kyle or Jaden don't just turn their head to look at something. When I hit W, they immediately reach their max speed and they do their jog as fast as they can. that doesn't happen, for instance, in GTA 5. Where it's realistic, so you're standing still, and then you hit W, and then the character first, adjusts itself like it is realistic. It tips its body forward, lifts one of the legs, and catches itself falling, as walking is, to then, continue the cycle and keep falling forwards and catching themselves with the next foot. But that's slow. That lack of acceleration makes it less responsive. I want to go now, and you're not going. So it's shit, I hate it. In GTA 4 as well, when they introduced... I think we're going here. Maybe. We'll see. Because I think there's a red door somewhere around here, which should be where we need to go. In GTA 4 they introduced Euphoria, which is a behavioral engine for the characters, and when you get hit with the... Through here still, or not? No, now the door is closed, so it's not here. Which way am I going? We'll see, we'll find a way. I hope. Euphoria, and when the car hits you, you get all that realistic animation where the physics forces throw you around and you curl up in the ball, and then you have to stop rolling on the floor and get propped up into the animation where you're getting up. It's all realistic, but it's also slow, and you can't really break that cycle. In GTA 3, for instance, a way simpler game, or even San Andreas, you get knocked down, and you pretty much, you're at least trying to get up as fast as possible. And unless there's a massive force that hits you off and didn't kill you, you're gonna travel a little bit in the air, but animation is prioritized to get you back in the game rather than just take time because it's realistic. And so similarly, for instance, also, yeah, that wasn't in the video, but the guy is just talking about how there's 4 tablets, and one is talking about a guy, second is talking about Soul Cube, and basically what you can see in the picture. But in Andromeda, you've got a lot of realistic animations, and that makes things silly. I don't know which way to go. I'll find it eventually. Not through here. Oh, or is it? No, that's closed. That's not a ladder. So in Andromeda, you've got realistic animations, and eventually I'll upload a little bit of a short. And what I often say is, just people complain how broken the game is. And for instance, if you play some game and you played it and everything seemed fine, but then for instance, maybe you look up a speedrun of the game to see how it's ruined, and they say, this game is absolutely fucking broken. It wasn't when you were playing, so how come? So based on that, I say, all you need to do to not have the game be completely broken is just play it regularly instead of trying to break it, and it will most likely be fine. But when you do a little bit of a sharp turn, maybe this way, when you do a little bit of a sharp turn in Andromeda, especially when you're sprinting, your legs go all over the place. Oh yeah, I found it. Good. So we're gonna have a loading zone probably. Well, so when you're making a sharp turn, also in Division it's realistic, and I hate it. When you're making a sharp turn in Andromeda, your legs are gonna go all over the fucking place, and it's gonna look weird. It was supposed to be realistic because you're starting off slow, and then you like a normal human being, you're just gonna take a radius to go somewhere like this, right? Instead of just doing this, because no one does that in real life. No one walks like this. Because also no one can, because your body has momentum and limits, and you have to push all that force that you've put into that lean back the other way. So to nullify it and also throw yourself the other way at speed as well. So that's difficult and hurtful. And this isn't and the cabin isn't that locking, and I don't have a helmet, so that's gonna be great. Weird animations. And on top of that, there is a jump, and there is also a high jump with your jetpack, one way or another. You've got a jump because it's now more free. Oh no, it closes. Oh, how nice. You've got a jump, and you can use your jetpack to have a high jump. And the animation is realistic, where you jump up, you gain altitude, and then you fall down. And when you fall down, you need to catch yourself, right? Because you've got a lot of momentum, you've got your weight, you've got forces, so you have to nullify them with, crouching and catching yourself to the ground, and then transferring that momentum into a run, or at least forward motion, so that you can at least somehow continue the movement forwards. And it's bad, because it slows you down. When you play an MMO like World of Warcraft, why not? They've got a jump so that you can clear vertical obstacles, right? There's never a contextual menu where you can vault over obstacles, because no one really jumps in real life. This is an easy thing. We do jump. We have the capability in real life, so-called, to jump up, right? And clear vertical and even horizontal lacks of vertical obstacles and horizontal lacks of ground. So we use that to jump over holes or jump up to get higher in World of Warcraft. But the animation isn't such that you jump up and then you stagger, and then only after significantly too long of a time frame you're able to start moving at max speed again. But that's something that happens in Andromeda, and I hate it, because you can jump, it's helpful, you can get elevated and reach places, but then he drops down and staggers and it wastes time, and I hate those realistic animations because I don't need that. That's directly opposite to responsive gameplay. I don't like realistic animations, at least most of them, at least when it comes to movement. So there it is. Transfer freight loader, is it gonna just be a loading screen? If yes, thanks for watching, hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully we will see each other in something I play for you for free. In the meantime, of course, interact with this video and every other video on my channel, preferably by watching and sharing it with your friends. Check out the RGB rave near the video player around the like and subscribe button, and if you don't like the content, it's entirely your fault. Yeah, gonna go with plasma rifle. Powerful and also a lot of ammo for it. Oh, we haven't gone far now, have we? Okay, that was worth it. If only we had tunnels instead of... Oh my goodness. I talked about it in previous episodes. We had this much travel to go through? That'll... How should I phrase this? We needed to go only a short distance with a tram, because we couldn't build walls and a ceiling. Right, okay, yeah, that sounds reasonable. Very good obstacle for the purposes of gameplay. Very smart, yeah, that's how I would have built my facility. With a hangar, a road, a airtight car, and I would let you drive straight, because I couldn't be bothered to build walls. Yeah, right, so we had a... Is it armor for those 3 points and some ammo too. How much have we got now? More, but not more than for plasma rifle. So yeah, that's it. Caverns.